Right. So let's talk about some tenets.
Let's talk about the tenets.
Okay.
What are the tenets?
So the tenets give us good principles for how to interact with ourselves, other people, in the world. So
That's very well said.
it's there are many, many approaches to finding good ways to interact with um, in those ways. The tenets that we're going to talk about today are the ones that Sterling and I were taught um,
Right.
in
And
our
in a quick search, I don't see them online.
really
Yeah,
interesting.
I saw some nice things, nice uh, different things, like things that would maybe further my education. Um,
Huh.
but and this is a quick search, so it wasn't like in depth. But Tenet would be like a central focus, um, a pillar
Hmm.
of philosophy or a principle that would sort of um, guide you.
Hmm.
Um, do you want to start with the first one, or should I?
I'll start with the first one. The first of the tenets in our world is balance. And maybe we could talk about each one of them over time
Yeah.
and focus today on the tenet of balance.
Oh, wow. Okay. They do tie in together, so I
That's
like that.
true.
I like that idea. Um, Tell me about balance.
So the tenet of balance, it's kind of funny to think about the old Greek saying of, all things in moderation, right? The tenets is in balance of balance. I like to think of it as, I grew up when playgrounds had the four direction teeter totter,
Yes.
which was super dangerous and made out of metal. But you could stand in the center and there would be seats going out for in each direction, right? And the tricky part in the center was that as the seats on the outside went up or down, you had to maintain your standing in the center. And I like to think of that as a model for the tenet of balance because outside influences will try to throw you off balance or set you aside or knock you down. You have to get up again.
True.
So, and holding the center teaches us how to remain, you know, unbothered when things come across.
Yes,
And
and with balance, sometimes appropriately bothered.
yes, yes, sometimes appropriately bothered.
Yeah.
So often we think of balance as between 2 points.
Yeah.
Um, if the holidays between light and dark, or the balance between push and pull, or the
Yeah.
balance between, as above, so below.
Yeah.
So I feel like balance is multifaceted.
Yes. Yeah. I think there's a lot of things you can put on either side of the scale,
Hmm.
and the god and the goddess certainly being
Hmm.
one of them. But I could also see action and no action being
Hmm.
on both sides of that. So I think sometimes um, we don't want to do nothing because sometimes if we do nothing, we lose our balance with the gust of wind that's about to hit us. But if we have a measured response to this gust of wind or current events, it gives
Hmm.
us an ability to balance ourselves. So we don't also burn ourselves out or overexert ourselves.
And balance, in a very practical way is, you don't, it's good to have some fun. It's not good to have too much fun.
Except for sometimes.
except for sometimes.
Just not too
But
long.
right, remaining in balance.
Yeah. Yeah, so we can move our center out, but move it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't live out on the edge of any particular singular experience.
And sometimes letting ourselves getting out of balance spreads. So then our world gets, or our
Yeah,
immediate surroundings get out of balance.
that's always takes me straight into the next tenet.
Which is
We should we should talk about it next week or next session.
we should we should we will talk about the next tenet in the next session.
I like it.
Thanks for watching.
Thank
Like
you.
and subscribe.
Yes.